Graduands and guests, please welcome the Chancellor, the Right Honourable the Lord David Willets.
As Chancellor of the University, and by the authority of the Senate and the Council, I declare this congregation open. I admit candidates, both present and absent, to the several degrees for which they are presented. A warm welcome to you all, and now please be seated.
Graduands and guests, please welcome the President and Vice-chancellor, Professor Paul Boyle.
Distinguished guests, parents, families, friends, good afternoon. Welcome to this graduation ceremony to honour and celebrate the success of our students. Congratulations, you've made it. This is truly a significant moment in your lives. You've shown exceptional character to earn your place here. And yes, of course, it's taken great intelligence to tackle the academic matters at hand. But on a human level, it's needed far more than that. You've shown courage to ask the right questions and pursue your chosen lines of inquiry, adaptability to respond to and overcome challenges, and sheer resilience to keep going and going until you finally reach the finishing line here today. I remember when I gained my postgraduate degree, the sense of achievement and relief is enormous. After this, believe me, no other challenge will seem insurmountable. So pause for a moment, take it in, enjoy this collective moment of pride. Think about what you've learned, the friends and connections you've made, the people who inspired you, the tutors who guided you, your family and loved ones who supported you along the way. Reflect also on those harder times when the going got tough and you found the inner strength to carry on and succeed. As you move on to your next chapter, whether it's in work, study, or travel, you should be proud of your university, its history, and its impact on the world. You are the class of 2019, which gives you special status. You're our first ever cohort of centenary graduates. You're the first to graduate during our centenary celebration period, which began on the 11th of November last year, exactly 100 years on from Armistice Day, when a local surgeon, Dr. Astley Clark, pledged the first donation to establish our university. Celebrations will continue through to 2021, when we'll mark 100 years since we enrolled our first ever students, all 11 of them. You may not realise it, but as a graduate of the University of Leicester, you form part of a unique legacy. We're the only university in the world to be established by our community as a living memorial to those who made sacrifices in World War I. Following the dark years of war, local people came together to establish a university to educate future generations and create a brighter future. In the midst of despair, our community found hope in higher education and sought to repair divisions through knowledge, understanding and cooperation. Our motto, Ut vitam habeant, so that they may have life, speaks to the sacrifices made to establish this institution. I'm immensely proud of our founding story because it reminds us of the power of education to bring people together and change lives. And I believe that the need for universities to be a unifying force for good in the world is as important today as it's ever been, especially when we look around and see the worrying rise of division and intolerance in global politics. I won't even mention the B word. By graduating today, you're part of a legacy of hope, a promise made a century ago to use education to build a more peaceful world. So go out there and use what you've learned to help transform our world for the better. I can hardly talk about our history without giving mention to our most famous family, the Attenboroughs, who have a long and proud association with our university. We were delighted that in November last year, David Attenborough joined us to launch our centenary celebrations. David, whose father, Fred, was principal here, and Michael Attenborough, David's nephew and son of Richard Attenborough, took part in a special dedication ceremony for a new public space on campus named Centenary Square. Many of you may have been there. David gave a heartfelt speech, and I was moved to listen to him talk about his deep affection for our university and the role it played in shaping his life. For this reason, I want to share with those of you who weren't at that event an extract from David's speech.
This university has a wonderful reputation for humanity, for culture, for generosity, as do the citizens of this ancient and noble city. It is a proud boast that I have that I was reared on this campus. It is a wonderful university. I feel it in my blood, and I am truly privileged to be here at this epoch-making event, launching yet a new enterprise and generosity from you, the citizens of this city.
David's words are a tremendous validation of our university, our people, our community, and our special culture that together we've created over the years. One of inclusivity, intellectual curiosity and discovery. David also paid tribute to the fact that we've been awarded the title of University of Sanctuary. This means we're among a small number of universities who've been nationally recognised for the outstanding support we offer to refugees. We provide study scholarships, English language tuition, pastoral support, which means refugees in our city are not only welcomed with a friendly face, but are given real opportunities to develop their talents and start new lives. As a university founded by the community, we take great pride in the work we do in our city and in collaboration with local organisations. We're embedded in the life and fabric of Leicester. So it's with the deepest sadness that we learned of the tragic air accident that happened at the King Power Stadium in October, which led to the deaths of 5 people, including Leicester City Football Club's chairman, Vichai. Vichai's death is a huge loss to our city, and he'll be greatly missed by all of us. He was a close friend of ours and an honorary graduate of the university who just 3 years ago stood on this same stage to receive his honorary Doctor of Laws. Vichai was a generous philanthropist who was committed to supporting the people of Leicester through his charitable work. This included a £1 million donation to our university to establish the Leicester City Football Club Professorship in Child Health. It's been awarded to Professor Elaine Boyle, who will lead a partnership between ourselves, the football club and the city hospitals, aiming to make the next generation of local children the healthiest to ever grow up in Leicester. I can assure you we'll be working tirelessly to fulfil this vision as our way of saying thank you to Vichai and honouring his legacy. You are part of the university story now, and in the future, I hope your connection with us will remain strong. When you take off your graduation robes at the end of today, it does not mean that your university journey has come to an end. It means the start of an exciting new chapter. As you process across the stage, you join the 185,000 strong University of Leicester alumni family from more than 200 countries. You become part of an engaged network of alumni that will be invaluable in your future careers. I can't promise you that the years ahead will always be easy. But if we've done our jobs right and equipped you with the values that sum up what it means to be a University of Leicester graduate, you will find your way through. Your loved ones should be proud that you're graduating today. And for those family and friends in the audience, don't feel shy about clapping and cheering the loved ones as they cross the stage. Parents, relatives, friends of our graduating students, I invite you to join me and colleagues on the stage to applaud our graduating class of 2019. I now invite the graduands to applaud your academic mentors and your families and friends for their ongoing support. I congratulate you on the degrees you've obtained, and on behalf of the University of Leicester, I wish you every success.
Chancellor, on behalf of the College of Social Sciences, Arts, and Humanities, I, Dr. Janet Marstein, present the following candidates for their degrees. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Muna Abdelhamid. Emily Banfield. Jane Aidsworth. Laura Crossley. David Helm. Julia Jennings. Sophia Kotzer. Andrew Lamb. Adnan Mohammed. Paul Nadisi. Manolis Pagalos. Matthew Rowley. Zara Scheffler. Anne Stones. Ruth Weber. For the degree of Master of Research in History, Max Hurst. Dickon Parryman. Megan Seymour. For the degree of Master of Laws in Employment Law, Emma Arnott. Becky Atwood. Jane Baker. Sari Bryce. Kurtima Chadi. Veronica Falkova. Ann Kelly. Justin Marjoram. For the degree of Master of Laws and Employment Law, EU and International, Edward Jones. Emma Elizabeth Murphy. Shazia Riaz. For the degree of Master of Laws in International Commercial Law, Christian Alquist. Hanid Mohammed T. El-Mawazi. Ludo Jeku. Lim Shi Yun. Christiana Mitsidi. Simon Robinson. Sichi Wong. Natalia Vilush. For the degree of Master of Laws in International Human Rights Law, Mariam Arshad. Lois Drury. Daniel Helstrip. Katie Palmer. For the degree of Master of Laws, Cynthia Ojukwu. Pengali Yangailo. For the degree of Master of Laws in Public International Law, Sarah Arafa. For the degree of Master of Arts in Archaeology, Susan Abugrara. Joseph Bartholomew. Catherine Bostock. Georgina Clipstone. William Johnson. Isabel Moss. Fionn Rogers. Victoria Safara. For the degree of Master of Arts in Art Museum and Gallery Studies, Amy Barber. Marta Capelli. Eva Castellucci. Ya-Cheng Chuang. Mallory Evans. Lucretia Gigante. Sigu. Joshua Lockwood Moran. Jessica Martin. Marina Matsudo. Ryun Shang Sun. Katerina Chietzi. Yu Wen. Olivia Whitwer. Hiliam Wong. Menchi Che. Bo Yang. Sichi Yong. Chang Hu. Shin Hu. Sin Ting Cindy Yung. Jing Yuan Zhang. For the degree of Master of Arts in Diplomatic Studies, Kazi Dinsmore. For the degree of Master of Arts in Heritage and Interpretation, Georgina Barrett. Eleanor Evans. Elizabeth Fagg. Anastasia Grajuk-Shoko. Siu-Ki Arthur Lee. Katie Robinson. For the degree of Master of Arts in Historical Archaeology, Reinhild Van Gool. For the degree of Master of Arts in History, Turki Fahan M. Alatabi. Eve Ashton. Meredith Bell. Elliot Conway. Harriet Eagle. Chloe Hearn. Ross Kennedy. Kiri Keys. Wael Otayaf. Madeline Thomas. Ross Thierry. Sophie Worrell. For the degree of Master of Arts in Human Rights and Global Ethics, Oriel Alfonso. Jack Brooks. Matthias Delou. Danya Fasula. Diane Hampton. Rebecca Hart. Florence Nevin. Alexander Pearson. Christopher Rogers. Marin Young. For the degree of Master of Arts in Intelligence and Security, Stephen Dalton. John Fleming. Laura Prokich. Kathy Walken. For the degree of Master of Arts in International Relations and World Order, Florence Anumba. Eve Harangozo. Jessica Harrison. Mohammed Noor Hassan. Reese Langford Johnstone. Stephen Maloyi. Jerry James Nwohu. Alice Thin. For the degree of Master of Arts in International Security Studies, Poppy Baines. Victor Brainer. Alexandra Cole. Steen Kajargard. Robert McCarthy. Harry Morris. James Packer. Michael Spohr. For the degree of Master of Arts in Museum Studies, Anthony Andrews. Bohemia Aislinn. Chloe Bowerbank. Ling Chi Chen. Grace Chu. Xiao Chen Qian. Natalie Chalmers. Jack Clark. Jessica Clark. Holly Davison. Emma DeVries. Bethany Dockery. Kaylee Fenton. Lisa Flanagan. Emily Friesen. Leanne George. Helena Gessner. Laura Gilchrist. Esme Griffiths. Victoria Groom. He Yang Guo. Rowena Haig. Xin Yuan Han. Yi Han. Jennifer Holtby. Anna Hook. Eleftheria Iliadi. Sophia James. Abigail Judge. Yongji Kong. Matthew Lee. Pei Yun Lee. Yingjun Lee. Chin Chen Liu. Shichi Liu. Elisa Locati. Jennifer McMillan. Saffron Marriott. Alicia Mason. Kelly Menzies. Lauren Morocco. Aaron Newman. Rebecca O'Brien. Gemma Organ. Laura Owen. Andrew Permain. Nathan Popple. Gemma Ramsbottom. Michael Ruddy. Connor Rico. Ava Salzer. Joseph Searle. Brittany Shar. Constance Sheehan. Allison Stacy. Julia Stafford. Zihan Su. Yi Wen Sun. Vicky Tian. Chu Sao Chai. Hannah Wainwright. Ling Xiao Wong. Grace Welch. Thomas West. Florence Wolfbane. Yu Si Yuan. Zijun Yin. Sarah Zabreski. Cho Cho. Yineng Zhu.
Graduates and guests, the award of an Honorary Doctor of Laws will now be conferred upon Her Excellency, Ms. Marie-Louise Coleiro Preca.
Malta is an archipelago of 3 habitable islands which lie almost dead center of the Mediterranean between Sicily and Tunisia. Malta's strategic position as a guard post between east and west and north and south have given it centuries of colourful history. In 1815, Malta became a British colony, which gave unwavering support to Britain in both the First and Second World Wars at great cost to the Maltese people. In 1964, Malta declared independence and became a member of the Commonwealth. Marie-Louise Coleiro Preca began active interest in politics when she joined the Maltese Labour Party at the age of 16. She went on to study law and humanities at the University of Malta. Marie-Louise served as a member of Parliament for 16 years, moving through the ranks and eventually becoming General Secretary. She is the only woman to have served as a head of a political party in Malta. Marie-Louise Coleiro Preca has dedicated her life to improving the lives of the most vulnerable in Maltese society. In 2013, she was appointed Minister for Family and Social Solidarity, which enabled her to introduce several reforms in social housing and benefits, which improved the lives of many Maltese people. In 2014, the Maltese Parliament unanimously elected Marie-Louise Coleiro Preca as the President of Malta. The new President started a series of initiatives to consolidate the improvements in social security that had already been achieved. For example, the President's Foundation for Wellbeing of Society aims to bring together popular wisdom and academic research to enhance the relationships of children, families, and communities. A second example is the President's Trust, where the target is to improve the lives of vulnerable young people through education and training. President Coleiro Preca is a campaigner for women's rights in Malta and internationally. In 2016, she received the United Nations Agent for Change Award in recognition of her work as a champion of gender equality and women's empowerment in the Mediterranean region. In Malta, the equality agenda is promoted by an organisation called Empower, which draws together 17 women's groups to inspire girls to take up leadership roles in all aspects of Maltese society. President Coleiro Preca has championed the concept of sustainable development of Malta's economy and environment. In 2015, the United Nations adopted an ambitious set of 17 Sustainable Development Goals, so that by the year 2030, the world would reach a state of prosperity, protection, and dignity for both citizens and the planet. Under President Coleiro Preca's leadership, Malta has undertaken a voluntary national review on how to implement these UN sustainability goals, with a key focus on ending poverty, the containment of the effects of climate change, and the fight against injustice and inequality. At Leicester, we are equally committed to achieving the UN Sustainable Development Goals that link to our core university research strengths in life sciences, environmental and earth sciences, space and humanities. All European countries are struggling to work out what to do in the face of a vast movement of distressed people caused by political instability, conflict and natural disasters in Africa and the Middle East. Malta's geography puts it at the heart of the phenomenon of migration. The leadership of Professor Coleiro Preca is an example to all of us on how we should be handling the movement of desperate people. Migration is of particular interest in Leicester. As the Vice-chancellor has said, we have been designated a city and university of sanctuary. In the university, we offer scholarships and foster a culture of welcome to refugees and migrants. Poverty is at the heart of migration. President Coleiro Preca is taking a lead role in promoting the need for a redistribution of the world's resources so that sustainable development and human dignity are available to all. In 2015, it was estimated that the countries of Africa had a collective debt of over $40 billion to the rest of the world. Progress will be made only when this situation is reversed and there is a net inflow of capital into Africa. The question of migration in Europe is a long-term strategy of global investment in Africa. President Coleiro Preca has an eye for the big questions and fearlessly champions radical solutions based on her core belief in the well-being of all citizens. This philosophy resonates with the principles ingrained in the University of Leicester. The health and well-being of our staff and students is one of the university's commitment pillars. President Coleiro Preca's key areas are social policy, equality for women, and sustainable development as the answer to the present phenomenon of human migration. These themes have been enacted by the President in Malta, in the Mediterranean area through the European Union, and in Africa through the United Nations. She is a truly international leading figure whose work has been recognized by many countries. President Coleiro Preca is a champion and goodwill ambassador of the UN who actively promotes the role of inclusive and sustainable industrial development in Africa. In the UK, President Coleiro Preca is an Honorary Knight, Grand Cross, of the Order of St. Michael and St. George. She is a Companion of Honour of the National Order of Merit of Malta, and of her many international awards, President Coleiro Preca is particularly proud of the gold medal awarded by the Islamic Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization for her tireless promotion of peace in Malta and the Mediterranean. Mr. Chancellor, on the recommendation of the Senate and Council, I present Marie-Louise Coleiro Preca that you may confer upon her the Honorary Degree of Doctor of Laws.
Chancellor, President and Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, distinguished members of the University, dear students, congratulations, dear friends. I am so overwhelmed, really. Thank you so much for this honor that you have bestowed upon me today. This is a truly memorable moment in my life, which I will treasure forever. I truly feel lucky, also lucky, to have some of my family members with me today to share this moment, but also His Excellency, the High Commissioner for Malta to England. This is my second time in Leicester. However, I have heard about Leicester for many years through my very good friends, family friends, Dr. Brian Berry, the head of research grants at Leicester University, and also through his wife, Dr. Antonella Berry-Brincat, who is an ophthalmic consultant at the University Hospital Leicester. I have also heard about Leicester from the Maltese community, because there is a significant Maltese community in Leicester and its whereabouts. And in fact, this evening, I will be again meeting them. They have shared many beautiful experiences. Some of them have lived in Leicester and the surroundings for about 50 and 60 years. So they know really the place and have always spoken very highly of this beautiful city. And from the experiences and the way they have related about this beautiful city, I can say that there are a number of similarities with Malta. First and foremost, the population, our size. Malta is practically the size in population as Leicester. We have also another similarity, which is the closely-knit community. And also, Leicester, I see it as a hub of the East Midlands, like Malta being a hub in the Mediterranean. So we have had the experience, and we have the experience of being sort of crossroads and meeting diverse people. I also feel so honored today, even more so, as the University of Leicester is an inclusive university, promotes the most important values of our humanity, human dignity. And these are values which I treasure so much. So I feel truly connected with this wonderful university. I am really proud of you and feel so honored to have chosen me to be connected to you. And I would like to take the opportunity to commend you for the title and recognition that you have acquired as a University of Sanctuary. It is wonderful and daunting to me to be acknowledged, and I quote, for your good practice in welcoming asylum seekers and refugees into the university community. This is evidence of a principled university that rests on true and sustainable values. I share these values, and I have taken the opportunity, in fact, during my presidency, to facilitate a migrant-led NGO for young people coming from diverse cultures who were working to have access to tertiary education in Malta. We called it Spark 15. And maybe I would like to share this with you young people, because when you stand up and speak of your aspirations and work for your aspirations, you are undoubtedly successful. This is Spark 15 has been successful. And now we have also young people, migrant young people, refugee people that enter the University of Malta. I'm also proud of you as the University of Leicester, as you are an example of what our human family should stand for. And I truly look forward to even a better connection with also the University of Malta. So I really intend to facilitate the possibility of exploring further connection and collaboration. Finally, I would like to dedicate this honor to all the children in Malta and in the United Kingdom and all over the world, but in particular and especially to the 264 million children around the world who as yet do not have access to education. These children are being denied, still denied, one of our very fundamental human rights, and also another fundamental right children's right, which emanates from the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child, which this year we should be celebrating its 30th anniversary. Thank you so much for this honor. I feel so privileged, and I'm so proud of this university that upholds human dignity as its center. Thank you.
President and Vice-Chancellor, I, Professor Francois Dubois, present to you this academic colleague who has been nominated for a University Distinguished Teaching Fellowship. In recognition for leading on the enhancement of the postgraduate research experience across the College of Social Sciences, Arts and Humanities by delivering enriched training opportunities. Dr. Neil Christie's positive attitude and desire to always strive to do better by students has been a source of inspiration to his colleagues, as has his pioneering of new approaches to supervision and supporting students in the acquisition of wider skills. President and Vice-Chancellor, I present to you this academic colleague who has been nominated for a University Distinguished Teaching Fellowship in recognition for the consistent application of innovative practices to her teaching, leading to higher values and levels of student engagement and achievement. Dr. Gina Fox has stimulated learning through student partnerships in assessment, design, and through her response to her students' diverse learning needs. President and Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the College of Social Sciences, Arts and Humanities, I present the following candidates for their degrees. For the degree of Master of Arts in Politics in the EU, Jenna Best. Terence Chilcott. Udo Schmeisser. For the degree of Master of Arts in Politics of Conflict and Violence, Selina Robinson. For the degree of Master of Arts in Socially Engaged Practice in Museums and Galleries, Matthew Britton. Alexandra Burrows. Hannah Gaunt. Ciara Knowles. Rhiannon Richards. For the degree of Master of Arts in the Classical Mediterranean, Emily Drummond. Elaine Grant. Amy Hines. Edward O'Neill. For the degree of Master of Arts in Urban History, Luke Rostens. Carl Stavostrand. Daniel Tavares. For the degree of Master of Science in Crime, Justice and Psychology, Jessamy Bloom. Caitlin Curry. Robin Davies. Harjot Dami. Kaylee Falkus. Calliope Ioannou. Andrea Jane Morris. Motunrayo Muda. Katie Physic. Shervin Wang. Sophie Windsor. For the degree of Master of Science in Criminology, Sadaf Akhtar. Fee Goodman. Brona Harrison. Jessica Kebbel. Toshiyuki Matsuno. Rosuke Matsuura. Maria Mulder. Elise Pratt. Alexander Stephen Haynes. Chloe Tedds. Hayley Williams. For the degree of Master of Science in Criminology in Practice, Lucy Chafer. Ilda Suko. Georgina Greensmith. Eileen Gunbjornsen. Lauren McSpadden. Hannah Shildrake. Maria Strapkova. Olivia Taylor. Ashley Temperley. Emily Wertens. For the degree of Master of Science in Museum Studies, Kirsten Byholt. Kelly Gare. Kay Ikeda. George March. For the degree of Master of Science in Security and Risk Management, James Barrett. James Brown. Syed Didar. Louis Haid. Hamid Hegazi. James Lewis. Kafra Murray. Gary Schoenhaar. Jamie Shaw. Jamie Turner. Ryan Waterman. Simon Youngman. For the degree of Master of Science in Security, Conflict and International Development, Kayode Eletishe, Chioma Anyaduba, Russell Bishop, Chloe Deseskel, Luke Elliott. For the degree of Master of Science in Terrorism, Security and Policing, Tom Burns, Christopher Dwerryhouse, Catherine Hawkins, Hilda Hellendorn, William Hudson, Owen Mulligan, Questan Rosoli, Irfan Tariq, Meiti Tiraswat, Champagne Inn. For the postgraduate diploma in museum studies, Alison Naylor, Rebecca Whitmore. For the postgraduate diploma in terrorism, security and policing, Paul Siddall. For the postgraduate certificate in security and risk management, Weldon Ngetich. For the degree of Bachelor of Laws in Law, Maad Al-Balushi. Chisum Eziani. Adam Peer Mohammed, Avneet Sani. For the degree of Bachelor of Laws in Law Senior Status, Aisha Majid. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in History with a Year Abroad, Nima Sadiq. Excuse me, my mistake. We are still busy with a degree of Bachelor of Laws in Law Senior Status. Kashif Sajad. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Ancient History and Archaeology, Sophie Kessel. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Ancient History and Classical Archaeology, Jodie McCall. Helen Trembeth. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Archaeology, Susan Martin. Robert Wallace. Beata Zeigert. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Criminology, Leah Ambus. James Fletcher. Olufikunayo Iluyomade. Kira Molyneux. Emily Watson. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Criminology with a Year Abroad, Madeline Hill. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in History, Matthew Daltrey. Megan Ford. Nidal Masri. Hugh Newberry. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in History and Politics, Andrew Cooper. Elliot Hum. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in History with a Year Abroad, Nima Sadiq. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in International Relations, Michael O'Toole. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Politics and Economics, Lucy Sarah Danso. Georgia Biggin. Aidan Mesfin. For the Arts Foundation degree in Security and Risk Management, Michael Bell. Kyle Bennett Nell. For the Diploma of Higher Education in International Relations, Afenyi Abaka. For the Diploma of Higher Education in Law, Satvir Daliwal. For the Arts Foundation degree in Drug and Alcohol Counseling and Treatment, Patrick Fahey. For the degree of Master of Arts in Art Museum and Gallery Studies, June Z. Lee.
Graduands and guests, please welcome the President and Vice-Chancellor, Professor Paul Boyle.
Graduates and guests, please be upstanding for the final time in this ceremony. Graduates, you have proven yourselves, risen to the challenge, and achieved a degree that will launch your career and serve you for the rest of your lives. You've filled your friends and family with immense pride. And now you join our global alumni family as part of a living legacy to build a better future through the benefits of higher education. Today, we all stand proud and remember our beginnings. Ut vitam habeant, so that they may have life. Everyone, please join me in congratulating our class of 2019. I now declare this congregation closed.